What were your emotions? What were you thinking when you got the ball back after the Saquon fumble at your 25-yard line? What was going through your head?
Just go win the football game. Go execute a drive that we practice every day before practice, which is a 2-minute drive. We do it every day, different situations. I assume over all the practices we've had that exact situation or something very similar to it. So just go out, execute the offense, and go win a game.
How much do you like being in that situation?
I mean, you enjoy it when it's an outcome like this, right? I mean, I enjoy being on the field, any play, no matter what play it is, so I'm just trying to enjoy it.
Did you say anything to your teammates in the huddle before that drive?
Let's go win the game. It's on us, on the offense.
Did you know you were going to have a big role this week with your legs? I mean, was that something more at halftime that they kind of talked about?
Yeah, I mean, it's always in every game plan every week. It's just how much we utilize it. Depends on what the defense is doing. And it just so happened to come up in the second half.
Isaiah said he was impressed the way you stuck your foot in the ground and on that long run that got to the 1-yard line. I mean, was that, did you like that play a lot?
I did, yeah. It's something I'm comfortable with. I've done it a lot in high school, I've done it in college, so something I've kind of done for a little while now.
Did you have fireworks go off for a non-touchdown?
I'm not going to lie. That was the first time. I was on the verge of celebrating, on the verge of not. I was like, Wasn't a touchdown, but we got say in.
The guy who launched the fireworks thought it was a touchdown. He
Yeah, I appreciate it for that. I appreciate the the belief.
What about the touchdown pass to Isaiah in the back corner? What did you see on that play? How did that develop?
Yeah, so they played a good defense to it. Just scramble drill, something that we've emphasized a lot, honestly, this week in practice especially. And he made a great play, great catch, touchdown. That's it.
What did you say to him, or did Saquon say to you after the fumble?
That he's all good. Always, I believe in him. Same thing happens if I turn the ball over. He's the first one to come up to me. So when something in that situation happened the way it did, I was the first one to go up to him. Tell him, we're good, flush it, we're going to go win the game.
That's kind of a reversal of roles, though, for basically the face of the franchise and still a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, we have a high level of respect for each other, so we don't think of it anything like that. But that's how it is.
Tom, what does it say about this team that you were 2-8 3 weeks ago and you're in the playoff hunt now?
Just continuing to fight. I think in every game we've played this year that we showed that we never gave up on any snap, no matter what the score was. Never looked up at the scoreboard, just kept on fighting each and every play, each and every game. And, it's starting to come to fruition with some of these games in the past now. And we're just going to keep trying to go 1-0 each week.
Tommy, you probably already answered this, but what did you think of your defense tonight?
They're unreal. Offensively, we could have helped them out more, getting some points or better field position with the turnovers that they were giving us. That's something we got to clean up, but they've done a tremendous job being able to get us the ball back, get stops how they did, and hold an offense and a team like that to that many points.
How much was your success running? Was that something that was pre-planned, or is it something that just sort of unfolded during the game?
It was something that unfolded during the game. It's kind of in every game plan that we have week in and week out, and kind of depends on what the defense is playing, and just so happened to come up in the second half.
What did you see? What did you see from the defense that made you think that up?
All the DMs just trying to go tackle Say in the backfield. So they're like, all right, well, let's read them now. So when they do that, I pull it, and I'm on the edge.
Tommy, when Saquon fumbled, was there a oh no moment, or what was the reaction?
I mean, at first, I didn't really know what happened. The reaction was, oh, this dude's running with the ball. They didn't blow the whistle. We got to get him down. So that was the first thing. And then after, stuff happens in games. On to the next play. Whether it's been me in the past throwing an interception, he's the first one there to tell me next play, I believe in you. So I was right there doing the same thing with him.
You said the same thing.
Yep.
Were you seeing their rush, the rush lanes well? It seemed like anytime there was pressure, you were escaping, scrambling very well, avoiding those sacks. Yeah, the O-line did a really good job. That's all it really was. They did a great job. Lanes opened up, and I took advantage of them when they were there. But testament to those guys holding that D-line to that.
I know that it's been a focus of you, avoiding sacks, avoiding the negative plays. Do you think you did a better job with that today? Obviously, you brought a sack.
I was going to say, yeah, I'd say you went pretty well today with no sacks, right? I wish we could do that every week. I'm going to strive to do that every week, but I know that's not the reality at always. But, just trying to get better on some little things each and every week, try to clean up things during the week in practice, watching film, and I look forward to see what this game had for me to work on.
Does a quarterback, especially a guy like you who's a rookie, does a fourth quarter comeback late You know, I mean, you need things on your resume and things that you do. First win, first snap, first this. Does fourth quarter comeback mean something to you?
I guess it might just something, I don't know. Not really to me, honestly. It's just football. Try to go score every drive, but especially in that situation, like I said before, it was something that we practice day in and day out. So to be able to execute that in a game was positive.
What was your reaction right after the field goal? One.
Oh, I was standing next to Dave's.
Yeah.
We were at first. I don't know if you wanted me saying this, but at first he wasn't gonna look. And then he was like, "I'm gonna look." I was like, "All right." So we stood right next to each other, and it was just as soon as we saw it going, just pure excitement. I grabbed him, hugged him, told him I loved him, and celebrated with my teammates.
He came to you in the locker room and had a few words for you. What was he telling you there?
Yeah, just continue to stay the course, continue to try to get better each and every day. Same stuff he tells me week in and week out, even when I was on practice squad through OTAs and camp. Just tell me, just keep trying to strive each and every day, pick something new out to get better at, and that's how you're going to make it.
How much different did it feel entering the huddle there, if at all? You know, that last final drive.
Not crazy. Just knew it was on us on the offense. You know, a lot of times in these past couple weeks, in these past couple games, a lot of it's been on the defense to end the game, and this time it was the offense's turn. And it was the same, like I said, it was the same routine we do in practice.
What did you see on that throw to Wandale, the big 32-yarder there?
Yeah, we had the same play call earlier in the first quarter. I missed them on it. A little bit of a different defense, but similar kind of playing call. But they played man, Wandale one-on-one. I like that matchup a lot. He ran a great route. Offensive line gave me a perfect pocket. Gave him a chance. He made a play.
Tom, you've always said that you felt like you belonged here in this league, but to do this 3 weeks in a row and the way you've done it as a starter, do you have any moments where you take a step back and truly appreciate what you're accomplishing now individually?
I think I will probably later on when I get home after this and I go see my family and everybody else. Like when all that kind of dies down, I'm just kind of alone or with my parents and my brother. That's when I kind of reflect on everything.
Is that also part of your confidence, though, that you don't allow that to kind of take center stage for yourself?
Yeah, of course. I think as a quarterback, you have to stay even keel through it all, you know, because when you're winning like we are now, everything is high. And when you lose, everything's low. So as a quarterback, you have to be able to stay even through it all. So I take pride in that. Something that I've grown obviously over time from when I was playing, from when I was 5 throughout high school and college, just continuing to grow that part of my game.
Did you happen to see the clip at all? I think it was after your touchdown pass of Sean, your dad, and your brother.
I did not.
They were
What is
celebrating, gave each other kisses on the cheek.
Oh, God. I'm going to have to go find that one after this. I'm sure it was pure comedy.
They're going to be famous now.
It's good for business.
Tommy, you guys are when you look at the standings, and I don't know if you have it or you haven't, but I mean, you guys are one game out of a playoff spot. Is that something that strikes a chord with this team?
It does. I mean, Say said it the other day that, you know, everything we want is in front of us, but at the end of the day, it's 1-0 each week. Obviously, it sounds like a very coach's thing to say, like 1-0, only focus on the week, but that's truly what it is, because if you look too far ahead, you'll get got, and we're just continuing day in and day out, staying through this process.